Isaac Knight is one of the darkest and most fascinating figures introduced in Wednesday's Season 2. Brilliant and inventive, he was known as a Da Vinci outcast. He built remarkable machines during his time at Nevermore. He attended the school as a student at the same time as Morticia and Gomez, even becoming the roommate and close friend of young Mr. Addams. But Knight wasn't the friend Gomez thought he was. In fact, Isaac Knight is the very reason Gomez is now powerless.
Isaac Knight had designed a machine that could cure his sister Francoise of her hide condition. But to work, the device needed a huge power source. Knight turned to Gomez Addams, who at the time had strong electrical powers, much like Pugsley. Knight asked Gomez to power the machine. But little did Gomez know that by powering the machine, he was being drained of both his powers and his life. Morticia intervened, cutting off Isaac's hand and disrupting the experiment. The machine exploded, killing Isaac, leaving Morticia and Gomez to secretly bury him in the Nevermore cemetery.
But that is far from the end of Isaac Knight. Decades after the explosion, Pugsley reanimated Isaac's corpse in a desperate attempt at friendship. Calling him Slurp, Pugsley initially saw this zombie as a companion, but Isaac's true nature emerged when he began eating human brains, each one restoring more of his intelligence. Knight's rampage escalated across the season. He murdered teachers, attacked students, and revealed his plan to finish the experiment that had once killed him. At its core, Isaac's motivation was always the same: to save Francoise at any cost. But his violent methods and betrayals showed how far he had fallen from the genius he once was. Isaac became Season 2's ultimate antagonist. He kidnapped Pugsley and Tyler, tried to rebuild his machine, and turned on everyone who stood in his way. Wednesday destroyed his invention. Francoise fell to her death, and Isaac made one last attempt to reclaim what he'd lost. But it was his missing hand, the part of him he needed most, that sealed his fate. Isaac's severed hand, cut off during the failed experiment, was reanimated by the explosion. Gomez and Morticia took it in, naming it Thing, which is an anagram of Knight. From then on, Thing became more a part of the Addams family, loyal to a fault and keen protector of the whole family, especially Wednesday. But in Season 2, Isaac reclaims his hand, hoping to restore his Da Vinci powers. In the climactic finale, Thing chose loyalty to the Addams family over Isaac, ripping out his clockwork heart and killing him once again. The moment underlined that Thing wasn't a part of Isaac. He was fully an Addams. Isaac Knight, a genius, Thing's origin, and a tragic genius. He was the ultimate antagonist and deepest, darkest secret of the Addams family. His legacy shaped Wednesday Season 2 and tied together the mysteries of Tyler and Francoise, Gomez's lost powers, and the Addams' most loyal companion. With Thing choosing Wednesday and Pugsley over Isaac and destroying his maker, the family's bond with Thing is stronger than ever. How do you feel about the origin of Thing? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching ScreenRant.